What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a video that I should have done on the 3rd. It is now, what, the 15th or something? But, the Switch is over a year old at this point, because I'm late on doing this video. I'm a day one adopter of the thing. So I have been playing this for over a good year now. A bunch of games. Granted, not as many as most people have. I can say at this point, this is probably one of my favorite consoles of all time. Up there with the Wii. So, you know, it's pretty good. There's so many good games that I have for it, like, I got my whole stack here. There's games like Xenoblade 2, which I really like, Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, obviously, Mario and Rabbids, Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, Odyssey, and Doom. Which, out of all of these, probably the biggest surprise is that it actually ended up going to the Switch was probably Doom and Skyrim, because like Bethesda's never done anything with the Switch before, and then they're just like, oh yeah, Doom, you know, this like really graphically demanding game. Yep, we're done with that. Out of all of these, if I were to recommend like 3 of them, if you were to go pick up a Switch, I would highly recommend, obviously, Breath of the Wild. That'd be up there. Odyssey and Splatoon. And then if you were to get games later on, I would highly recommend probably Doom and Skyrim, since those are some pretty good games. And then also I have a couple digital games, I think I have like 2 or 3. Rocket League is a pretty fun game. They haven't yet put out the update for 900p, 60 frames. And then there's Snake Pass, Minecraft, which I just have that on everything, so. And Fast RMX, which is, if you like F-Zero, and you're like, oh, I wish they made a new F-Zero game, get Fast RMX. It's basically a spiritual successor to F-Zero. I don't want to do that. So, you may be asking yourself, oh, is this actually comfortable to hold and play and whatever? Because it's kind of giant. That's a Game Boy SP for size comparison. You may be like, oh, that thing is giant. How the heck do you carry that around? Mainly, it's you put the Switch in one pocket and you put the Joy-Cons in the other pockets. And then speaking of the Joy-Cons, holding them in each hand, I personally never do, but it's pretty comfortable if you're trying to like lay in a bed. So there's 3 modes of play: obviously the handheld, tabletop, which is kind of in right now, and dock. Of the 3, I play it the most docked with the Pro Controller, which I highly recommend. It is the most comfortable controller I've ever held in my life, surpassing the 360, which I thought was impossible. I've only had to charge this probably about 7 or 8 times since last Christmas, which is saying something. It has like a 40-hour battery life. These have 20-hour, if I remember correctly. And this uses USB-C, so if you have like a Pixel 2 or an S8 or an S7 or something, you should just be able to use that to charge this if you need to, or use that thing's charger, whatever. Tabletop, I only really use this if I'm like out and about, or if I'm at like a restaurant or something waiting for my food, then I'll pull this thing out and pop it on the table. Like I said, I mainly play in docked because I play a lot of Splatoon and I can't stand to play it in handheld, and if I'm going to take the Pro Controller with me, I'm probably just going to be sitting by the table. So far, like with the software experience, it's relatively quick. Yeah, the kickstand I still don't like. But I can say for a fact quite a bit faster than the Wii U and a lot faster than the Xbox One. So I get around to your screenshots and whatever, it's just a simple button on the home screen. Okay, you don't have to like hit the home button and then hit the menu button and then finally wait 10 minutes for it to load everything so you can look at your screenshots and videos. And speaking of screenshots and videos, if you want to take one, there's this handy little button right next to the D-pad, which you can click it once and it will take a screenshot, and you can tap and hold it to take a video, which they added in a while ago to record, I believe, the past 30 seconds of video since you pressed it. But the thing about it, it's only 720p video and it's 30 frames a second, and it's highly compressed, which just looks bad. But if you're doing like stationary shots of stuff, it looks decently good. Having this for over a year, the battery hasn't gone totally iPod Touch fortune yet, but perfectly fine. I don't really see anything wrong with it, other than there's some scratches on it, and it's the buttons, I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's kind of like a little halo around them Probably from where I wore stuff off when I used to use these very heavily playing Splatoon. There's also this problem with my L button where I think I spilled something because it's kind of sticky, but that's more of a my fault thing than a Switch's problem. Also, with all the technical problems people have been having, like the Joy-Con desyncing and whatever, I haven't had that problem at all. But I did have a problem where I think I broke the right stick or something, so it wouldn't click in, so I had to send that in. But I got it back in like 3 or 4 days. It was a brand new one, so that's pretty nice of them. They haven't said anything about the online yet, which I'm kind of disappointed because all they said was $20 and you're gonna get like a couple NES games a month or something. But other than that, they really haven't said anything, and I've been waiting for a while. I also don't really like the idea of having to pay for online, but it was inevitable that they were going to end up doing it. So now let's move on to the games that they have announced that are going to come out soon. Kirby Star Allies should be coming out tomorrow. I'm probably not going to pick that up. I played the demo. The demo was pretty good. I don't think I'd want to spend, it's either $50 or $60 on it. I don't really want to. I haven't really been that into Kirby games that much, but if you like it, good on you. The Smash Bros. Game, I'm going to pick that up day one. I'm still hoping for an Animal Crossing game because if you know anything about me, I love my Animal Crossing. And if you think that Animal Crossing is not the best series on the planet, you are factually wrong. The Yoshi game, they haven't really said much about that, but it looks kind of cool. Might get that depending on everything. Hyrule Warriors Deluxe, whatever it is. I don't really think I'm going to pick that up. I'm waiting on that Pokemon game. I do like Fire Emblem Heroes quite a bit, so I'd probably end up picking up a Fire Emblem game. Now we're going to move on to just like a quick overview of the game, so if you like, oh, what's Xenoblade about? I'm not going to go into too much depth. I'm going to be like, oh, this is whatever. So, Xenoblade 2, it's a JRPG. If you don't like auto-attacking, probably not going to like it. Pretty decent story. It looks really good for a handheld game. All these do, but Doom, kill everything. Skyrim, do anything. Splatoon, shoot everything. Mario Odyssey, capture everything. Breath of the Wild, do whatever the heck you want. Mario Kart, XCOM, but Mario and Rabbids. Some of the things that I hope that they bring to the Switch at some point would be custom themes. I'd really love that. I love customizing everything. The ability to make your profile picture whatever you want, so I don't have to be limited to just what they have. Xbox had that problem and they've made it so you can use your own profile picture. Good online. I really hope that they have like voice chat and messaging, even though I'd probably never use it, but because I just use Messenger. Animal Crossing is a must. They have to have that, or else I'm going to be severely disappointed. That was the one thing, or one of the things I hated about the Wii U is it didn't have an actual Animal Crossing game. Amiibo Festival does not count. I want them to make a better kickstand. Like just a kickstand you pop in there and it's better, because I don't like this one particularly that much. Also, I want Virtual Console. I'm pretty sure everyone wants Virtual Console, because who doesn't want to play Mario World on their Switch? And if they do Virtual Console, please have GameCube and Wii. That would be amazing, because they had something about they were porting Wii games to the Shield or something in China. That runs on a Tegra, and this runs on a Tegra. I don't see any problem with them trying to put GameCube and Wii games on this. It would probably run fine. You have the pointer controls and everything. All the buttons. Except the pressure-sensitive L and R buttons, which I don't know what they didn't do, but whatever. And I hope they release a set of Joy-Cons with a D-pad. Like, it's nice, like, if you're trying to do, like, the split, like, Mario Kart, whatever, it's fine for that. But if you're just trying to, like, have, like, a D-pad, like the Pro Controller has here. Like this really nice D-pad. That D-pad, stick it on there. The one thing that I think I might be the only person who wants is to have an option so they don't compress the crud out of your screenshots and recordings. Please, I don't care if it takes up more storage. I want uncompressed everything, because I hate compression. Unless it's like Pokemon Gold and Silver compression, then I love that. So anyway, if you were gonna get a new console, I would highly recommend this. It has actual exclusives and it's like original. Like, I haven't seen anybody try to do this except like the Vita, but all they did was like put a video output on the top. And then the Sega Nomad was basically just Genesis. It's fun, it's cool. Take whatever game you want, wherever you want. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. In the next video, whatever that may be, whenever that may be, goodbye.